Hello everyone, hope you're doing good, and I'm really delighted and happy to meet you via Guru Virtual Academy. So in last class we discussed about basics of polynomial, and in today's class we will learn more about how to solve a question that is given from a polynomial. So today I have taken questions from Polynomial Exercise 2.1 Class 9 NCERT syllabus. So first, which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable? So before getting into it, let us learn some rules to identify whether a given expression is a polynomial or not. So first, since it's given in one variable, so in an expression the variable used throughout the expression should be the same. For example, in this case, so here the variable used over the places are same. So this is the first condition. Second condition, it should only have a positive power. So it should not have a negative power indeed. And third condition, it should not have a fractional power. Say for example, t power 3 by 4, x power 9 by 2, such cases. So all these three conditions are to be kept in mind before solving such kind of these kind of questions. So now let us look into the first example and let us learn how to solve the first question. So 4x square minus 3x and plus 7. Over here our power is positive and throughout the variable is same. So therefore this expression is a polynomial. Okay, now let us move into the next question. Second, 3 root 2 plus 3 root t plus root 2. Now let us forget about the constant. Constant can be anything. It can be in the root or it can be in fraction. It can be anything. Now let us look into the variable. So 3 root t. We can very well remember that nth root of a can be written as a power 1 by n. So using this law, this can be written as, so this is the square root of t. So how can we rewrite this? T power 1 by 2 plus root 2. So I have written this using this formula. Nth root of a is equal to a power 1 by n. Here my power is 2. So since it's a square root, 3 into t power 1 by 2. Now let us look into the variable. Since it has a fractional power, the power of t is 1 by 2. Therefore, this is not a polynomial. So now my third example is y plus 2 by y. Y plus 2 by y. So here we have variable in the different form. We have in the numerator and we also have in the denominator. So this variable has a positive power 1. Now let us check about the condition of this variable. So this variable has also the power of 1, but we need to take this variable to the numerator. So what happens to the variable if we take it to the numerator? The power becomes negative. So 2 by y power 1 becomes 2 into y power minus 1. So remember children, whenever we take this to the numerator, if the power of the variable in the denominator is negative, then while you take it to the numerator, it becomes positive. So when the variable has a positive power, it becomes negative, and if it has a negative power, it becomes positive. The condition becomes vice versa. Now this variable has a positive power and this variable has a negative power. So therefore we come to a conclusion that this is not a polynomial. So let us just recap once. So condition for the following expressions to be the polynomial is throughout it should have a same variable. What is the second condition? Second condition is the power should be positive. It should not be in the negative form. Third condition, it should not be in the fraction. So these are the conditions or the criteria with we check while solving these kind of questions. So now second question, write the coefficients of x square in the following expression. So as we have previously discussed, what is a coefficient? Coefficients are any number before the variable. So now I have been asked to write the coefficient of only x square. So here we have x square, and what is the variable? What is the coefficient before it? We have 1. So you need to take it along the sign. So here it becomes minus 1x square. So therefore the coefficient of x square is minus 1. So remember, whenever you take the coefficient, you need to take it along with the sign. So here I have minus sign, so I have taken it into consideration. So though if you have a positive sign, you can just simply write it as 2, 3, 4. Say for example, in this question, if we have 2 plus x square, so in that case it is plus 1. So you can just write plus 1. But in previous case, what we had minus 1 x square. So we have wrote minus 1 x square. Okay, so this is the coefficient of x square in this case. Now, in this case, pi by 2 x square plus x. So here x square is the variable. Now, what is the coefficient over here? It is pi by 2. So therefore, the coefficient of x square is pi by 2. So coefficients are nothing but anything that is before the prescribed variable. So if we are asked to write for each term, then you have to write it as coefficient of 2, coefficient of x square, coefficient of x cube. So here it is 0. Then if they have asked for any particular variable, then you have to choose that particular variable and look for what is the coefficient of that particular variable and write it down. So here we go with the third part of the question. So write the degree of the expression. So degree is nothing but highest power of the given expression. So which has throughout the same variable indeed. So 5x cube plus 4x square plus 2x plus 4. So here I have the same variable throughout the expression. Then we check for the highest power of the given expression. So my highest power is 3 over here. Therefore, degree of this expression is 3. So degree is nothing but the highest power. So highest power over here is 3. So degree of the total expression becomes 3. So now I have only one variable over here. So we can directly take and write that as our degree for the particular expression. So therefore, degree of this expression is 2. Power 2. Now, what is the case of a constant? Since we have no variable over here, the degree becomes 0. So, a number or just a constant without a variable. So, the degree of that term becomes 0. Now, we'll just recall degree is nothing but the highest power of that particular expression. So you have to just pick that particular power and write it as a degree for the entire expression. So here we go with the final part of exercise 2.1. Classify the following expression as linear, quadratic or cubic polynomial. So before getting into the sums, let us first understand what is linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. So linear polynomial is anything whose power is 1. So linear, which means itself is 1. So a linear polynomial is a polynomial whose degree is 1. So let us check with the example x plus 3. So in this expression, my highest power of the variable is 1. So when a degree of a polynomial or a degree of an expression is 1, then you call this polynomial has a linear polynomial. Now, quadratic. So, quadratic means the degree The degree of a polynomial is 2. So then the polynomial is said to be quadratic polynomial. So here the degree should be 2. Highest power should be 2. For example, x square plus 4x plus 3. So in this case, my highest power is 4. So we consider this as quadratic polynomial. So when the degree is 1, highest power is 1, we call it as linear polynomial. And when the highest power is 2, we call that polynomial as a quadratic polynomial. So next is cubic polynomial. So cubic polynomial, cubic indeed says cube means 3. So degree should be 3. So then the highest power of a polynomial should be 3. So then we call that polynomial as cubic polynomial. Say for example, x cube plus 4x square plus 2x plus 4. So here the highest power is 3. So we call the degree, we calculate the degree of this polynomial to be 3. So therefore this is a cubic polynomial. So I repeat again, a linear polynomial is anything whose degree is 1. Quadratic polynomial is anything whose highest power is 2. And cubic polynomial is anything whose highest power is 3. So with this we come to the conclusion of exercise 2.1. So thank you so much for watching the video. Keep supporting us. Thank you.